Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today I'm going to be doing a money and finances reading for you. Let's see how this area of your life is going to be unfolding in this upcoming week. I hope you're all doing great. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope you enjoy it. And thank you for hanging out. Let's see. Spirit, please bring in the most relevant, accurate, important messages, predictions, advice for Pisces in regards to money and finances specifically. What does Pisces need to know? How can they best navigate this area of their life? Alright, so I'm going to be taking the jumping cards upright. As you guys know, if one of the cards flies too far, I'm not going to stand up. Spirit and I, we have an agreement, okay? Let's see. Finances for Pisces. Money and finances for Pisces. This is the Witch's Tarot, the mini holographic version, for those of you who may ask. Alright, so we got the Magician. We have actually a card that didn't belong to that deck somehow popping in here. Interesting. I love when that happens. Let's see. I get a feeling that this is going to be a long reading. I'm kind of like in the mood for Spirit to have a conversation with us. Well, straight up, what I'm hearing is you're stronger together. So I see the Three of Cups here. I see these ladies cheering. You know, this card talks usually about, social connections. In this case, it could be networking, working with other people who maybe are interested in the same thing as you are. Kind of like capitalizing on other people's abilities or resources if you maybe don't have them by association. Then I see here the Magician, and I see that it's like what you touch turns to gold, Pisces. And it's amazing, but it's like both good and bad for some reason. It is a very important time to be very mindful about who you let into your circle, okay? And for long-term projects and big investments, I'm kind of getting with the Five of Swords and the Three of Cups here that it's very important for you to really be careful who you kind of sign an agreement with or who you end up being associated with in finances. I'm getting that there could be someone who maybe you're not aware of this, but let's say that you're opening a business or you're doing this project and there's 3 people involved. One of them, without you knowing about it, may actually be very shady. And you may be like, no, I know them very well. I've been with them for so long, blah, blah, blah. Well, maybe there's stuff you don't know. And you end up being associated to this person who's very shady. Down the line, you may be involved legally in things that you didn't do, but because you were associated with them, you may be investigated. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. Take it if it resonates, of course. That is not for everybody. It seems like you have... Oh, wow, that's nice. It seems like you have put a lot of effort into your career and this area of your life. And it seems like you're right there and you're ready to take kind of like the win. And they're saying, don't share that win with others that haven't put in the same amount of effort. Just because someone comes in here and helps you out last minute or someone invests in your business, that doesn't mean that they have the same credit that you do. That doesn't mean that they have been as diligent, perseverant, stubborn as you have. So it's like credit where credit is due. And in this case, I feel like that is about you. Give yourself credit. You're in the right path financially. There's still some things that you need to be patient with. You're kind of like in that last stretch, is what I'm hearing. That last little bit. But apparently this was an important message for someone out there. That's why it came through first. So now let's see with the tarot. A different tarot. Spirit, what do you advise Pisces? How can Pisces best navigate this area to bring in massive abundance, success, and happiness? All right, the Magician again. In the first deck, the Magician. In the second deck, the Witch. Pisces, I see that there is a lot of power within you. It's like to the extent in which you don't have what you want is to the extent in which you're not claiming it, or the extent to which you're not allowing it. Because you have the power. You don't need to work on that power. You don't need to, I don't know, study that new thing, activate that chakra. You don't need to find the perfect spell. You don't need to go to that seminar. You already have what it takes. Okay, Pisces, you already have what it takes. For massive abundance to come in, for the positive qualities that you have to be activated and be able to use them in your day-to-day, you already have what it takes. And not only do you have what it takes, but you're super supported by Spirit. So it's not that you can't. Some of you may be hiding behind the fear or the idea that you can't do something. And that may be kind of like almost like something that makes you feel better, because if you can't do it, then, it's not your fault that you don't have it. But this card is saying here, you can have it and you can manifest it. So why aren't you, Pisces? Big question here. Is there a possibility that some of you are afraid of success? There could be here a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person, possibly. Someone who maybe is offering their kindness, their love to you. Or maybe it's the contrary for some of you. Maybe there is someone you would wish would give you an extension of their love, an invite, ask you out on a date or something, and that is not happening. Maybe that has you distracted, to be honest. Some of you may be straight up distracted. And you feel like things are blocked and you feel like things are not happening, but it's because you're maybe looking elsewhere or thinking about something you don't need to be thinking of, obsessing about a water sign, possibly, some of you, or obsessing about something that has to do with your emotions. I get that you're unfocused, Pisces, and that's what's really making a difference here. So let's see what else shows up. In the recent past, you may have dealt with a Leo. There could have been a Leo energy that was important for this area of your life at some point in the past. Also, in the past, I feel like you have realized your strength. And you've realized that it's not necessarily the one who hustles the most, the one that gets the most. I feel like you are now a little bit more aware of how to channel that strength of yours in a way that matters and in a way that's strategic. It's like, it's not about force. It's not about strength and aggressivity or anything like that. Aggressiveness, whatever. Aggression. And it's not about passivity either. It's like knowing how to use and channel that energy. And I feel like many of you, for years and years and years, you had to almost prove to yourself that you were strong. You had to, or you felt kind of like obligated to do the hard things just to see if you could do them. Just to see if you were capable. To test your limits. And Pisces, I feel like many of you are like, okay, I know for a fact, because it has happened so many times, that when I want something and I do what it takes, I get what I want. So it's a sense of confidence, really, that is yours, that you have already earned because of past experiences. It's like a level of confidence, a level of certainty. But there is a lack of focus, Pisces. You got the Knight of Wands. Again, fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel like you do one thing and it works, but then you leave it, and then you do another thing and it works, but then you leave it. And it's like nothing can really get to its full potential because you're kind of bouncing from one thing to the next. Based on motivation, inspiration, speed. It's like just as quickly as an idea comes in, it also comes out. I don't know, it's like impermanence, it's a lack of focus. Shiny object syndrome almost, you know? It's like, oh look, I'm so focused on doing this. Oh my god, but look at that shiny thing. Never mind. And you ditch whatever you're doing and you go for that shiny thing. You are in the shiny thing and you're excited and loving it, and then you see another shiny thing and then you're like, this is not fun anymore. So that's kind of like beware. Beware of that message. In the future, we got here the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. There is something that you're waiting for here. Something that may have already been approved, may have already been agreed, you know, by all parties. But it's like you're waiting. I don't know. I feel like, honestly, Pisces, I feel like you're afraid of your power. And I feel like you're afraid of having a lot of success and money because maybe you don't trust yourself on how you're gonna do or how you're gonna like deal with that or handle that. And I feel like you're just finding ways to distract yourself, finding ways to get unfocused against your conscious will. It's like it doesn't feel like it's you, it feels like it's you don't even know what's going on, but it's your subconscious trying to keep you safe. Because maybe in the past you made a lot of money and you blew it, or it brought in some kind of breakup or some kind of difficult emotional situation. And I almost see kind of like your inner child just like distracting you from one place to the next, preventing you from using the power that you have. You have the power. You have the resources. You have everything that you need. But you don't seem to be allowing focus. It's like as soon as you get focused, I don't know, you fuck it up. It's so bad. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't mean it like that. It's a subconscious thing, what I'm seeing, but it feels that way. It's like you're focused, you're doing it, it's working, and then whoop, something just distracts you or just falls out of place. And I feel like this is your subconscious kind of intervening, doing enough for you to see that you are good at what you do, doing enough to keep you and your head above water. But as soon as you're going to put a little bit more effort into something that could lead or whatever to more than baseline, it seems like your subconscious intervenes and stops you. It's like, no. Only get what's enough. Because otherwise, drama can come in, issues can come in. I feel like some of you have almost developed this idea like more money, more problems kind of thing. But this is mainly going on in your subconscious. So working on your focus is what could actually unlock everything here. So let's say that you are a wonderful manifester. Instead of trying to manifest X amount of money, do everything in your power to manifest focus. And then you're going to have the money. Okay? That's kind of like the little crack through which your subconscious is like, if I can keep Pisces on focus, then we're safe. We're safe because, they're not going to be able to reach dangerous heights because they're focused. So don't let your subconscious block you this way, Pisces, basically. Oh my god, you can't make this stuff up. 7 of Cups. Unfocused, scattered energies, many options. So many options that you go into analysis paralysis. And therefore you don't move forward. You get stuck. You're going to have to choose one thing or two things and commit. Even if you find every shiny thing around you more attractive, you're going to have to commit, Pisces, to something here that has the potential to bring you success. And instead of trying to manifest money, try to manifest focus. That's what I'm getting super strongly. Yeah, for sure. Don't get distracted. Do everything in your power to manifest focus. And with the focus, you're going to get the money. You're going to get the success. You're going to get the abundance. Because in your environment, there are tons of ways for money to arrive in your hands. So let's go deeper. What are you afraid of, Pisces, exactly? Why is your subconscious so terrified of letting you reach a new height? What is so scary about that? Do you think your relationships are going to suffer? Do you think people in your life are going to see you differently? Do you fear they're going to see you as someone who's arrogant? Or are you afraid that having that much success or that much money is going to make you do something stupid? I'm getting that someone here has an addiction problem. Substances. There's several of you that have addictions, but I feel like there's a few within that group that have like serious addictions, and they really kind of like, I can leave it at any point. I love to drink, but I'm not an alcoholic. I can totally control it, and as soon as I can and I want to, I'm just gonna leave it and it's all good. Some of you, I feel, are afraid that if you get a lot of money or a lot of success, then it's like in one way or another, you're going to have a lot of access to that substance, and it could literally be deadly. So your subconscious is like, fuck no, I'm not going to let Pisces make money. That could mean literally death. But that's for a very, very small amount of you. So easier said than done, right? Control the addiction. It wouldn't be an addiction if it was easy to control. But Pisces, go within. Are you afraid of losing your loved ones because of having too much money? Are you afraid of attracting people who don't really care for you but pretend to? Are you attracted Are you afraid of attracting people who don't want your good? What is it that makes you scared? Because there is something here that is making you feel so scared that your mind is kind of running like a chicken with the head cut off, trying to distract you in so many different ways. Oh wow, the sun. Ooh, I got chills. Oh my god, I got chills. It's like when you are juggling different things and you're unfocused. It's like there is movement, but like not enough to create like a big difference in your life. But when you choose one of those and you have the focus, then the sun comes in. All of that abundance, all of that success, recognition, everything really, all the good things that you could possibly want are on the other side of focus. So if you find a way to be focused, you find a way to all of that. All right? So how are you going to do that? Are you going to set intentions? Are you going to set affirmations? Are you going to research which crystals, oils, herbs, candles can support you with focus? Are you going to do some tapping about focus? Are you going to do some spells to get focused? What are you going to do? Manifest focus, not money. Okay? Don't go around trying to manifest more income. Don't go around doing things for money. It's not about money. What you need to tackle, what you need to like claim, what you need to conquer is focus. And with that focus, you have everything else. Pisces, what a journey of a reading. I loved it. Very unexpected, but so true. Like, I definitely agree with this. Comment below. Tell me, are you struggling with focus? Is that something that is holding you back financially? Let me know. I find it super interesting. I love you guys so much. I hope you're all doing fantastic, and I will see you in the next reading. Mwah!